no, there was consent with this, but I guess she didn't die from the gas, so he's so he got in there and finished the job and thought nobody would notice.
They're like, it's not bad that you choked her to death. It is bad that you masturbated while you were doing it.
John's sick mind. John is definitely a sick serial killer mind. First time I heard John do comedy, I go, this dude's pretty sick.
Oh no, wow, dude!
I really did.
I was so horrible for so long. Oh my god!
When you first started, I was like, dude, this dude's fucking dark, bro. What is up with this dude, bro? Is he like a horrible. Fucking? He's dark. Like you. Well, no, but I have to say I'm guilty because when I first came on, dude, the first set I did,
first stuff, right?
I came off, and I'll never, dude, crowd going crazy and towels, everybody's still clapping in this, and I just look at one person in the crowd. I'm just walking straight, and it's my mother, and she has the death look on my, just straight into my eyes.
She didn't enjoy the set.
And she goes, you said the F word 17 times.
Oh, no, she ticked it down.
And she just, like, all the high that you have, just boom, to the ground. Like, she goes, why were you cussing so much? Well, I was so nervous. You know what I mean? I'm nervous. And I told her I was nervous. I was scared, Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because when I first started, I'm like, oh, my God, dude, every other word. Like, calm down, dude. Yeah. But that's, and we learn. I still throw it out there here and there. But, you're like, yeah, they're fucking.
Isn't it great when you see someone do that and you're like, now. He got nervous.
Oh, yeah.
He's all this fucking thing.
Dude,
and then I was fucking days, over there, but then fucking what the fuck, bro?
I've seen local comics tell the crowd, fuck you guys, man, and walk off. And I'm like, whoa. I've seen that a few times. I'm like, wow. I guess I never did that.
No, I think that's.
Yeah, everybody has their moments in the sun, and comedy is, that
it's
when
a
you're
strange journey.
when you're bombing, you're crashing, you're forgetting, you're just there, and your body starts to shiver like you're in a freaking coffin, feeling like you're dead because you're like, what is the next joke that I'm gonna tell that's gonna suck? Like the one I just said that people are just like, look, it is. Dude, like Jerry Seinfeld said, people would rather be in the coffin than give the eulogy.
Well, it's so unnatural to want that attention focused on you, to be like, I'm saying this, and you're not even like leading them towards a goal. You're just sharing your vision with them. Yeah. And that's a pretty interesting thing that people have to be engaged for. But the cool thing is that we're all attuned to it. Like people, they love stories and they love hearing something and trying to figure out the next thing. And so that's, if you're good at that part of it, and it's taken me so long to even get some sort of traction on knowing how to go that direction. But as you get older and you keep doing it, you kind of get like a feel for it. And that's an interesting part too,
Do you feel like you're in your prime when you did that Vernon set? You had it down. Do you know what I mean? I've learned, dude, I've had every Chicano Latin king you can think of tell me, dude, all of them, George, Paul, Carlos Mencia, Gabriel, Joey Medina, Alex Raimundo, dude, what the hell? You know what I mean? They rage me in a different way. Yeah. They're like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Slow down. Like, George Lopez told me to slow down. Paul told me, hey, dude, you need to, he goes, let him laugh, calm down, bro. That's and George told me, dude, you did 25 minutes of comedy in 8 minutes. He goes, dude, what the hell was that? And I go, no, you told me to do 8 minutes, right? And he goes, yeah, but bro, you did like 25 minutes in 8 minutes. Because I was like, well, dude, this is Kiva Auditorium opening up for George Lopez. Shit don't happen every day. I'm nervous. It was just the rush of the 8 minutes, bro.
How do you balance that out? Because you want to be constantly attacking, is what I've heard, is you want to constantly attack them, but you also want to be like leave room for the joke to breathe if you get a good response, right?
If you see,
and then there's also laughs per minute, which is a big thing,
Dude, I love the dude, bro, and he's one of my great friends, our friends, Kurt Fletcher. Mm-hmm. How Kurt just stands there and just takes his time. He gets me so.
That's good for him.
Dude, I know. But
I would be moving around.
Yes, but me and you have to move. Yeah. And Kurt, I'm like, dude, Kurt he's like,
He's amazing.
I go trick-or-treating at the Alzheimer's Center every night. You know, just stays quiet. And I'm like, wow. You know, but there, and Dave Chappelle, you know, you have people that could stay still. And, you know, like you hear Tom Segura and you hear Nate Bargatze, and they just kind of just say their joke and then just kind of calm. And Nate doesn't really cuss. Have you heard Nate Bargatze cuss?
I haven't seen it.
He's a clean guy.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Because when I went to go see him live here at Rio Rancho, I was like, dude, he didn't even say one cuss word. And I go, and there was a lot of, you know, older people, their family, friends, or whatever. And I thought about it, and I said, wow, I've never heard the dude cuss. So that's another hard thing. You know what I mean? Jerry Seinfeld, there's certain comics. Not cussing and being hilarious, that's another talent that not a lot of people have.
Well, I always wanted to be true and real and just like, this is who I am, warts and all. But then, ain't no warts and all. But then I was like, you know, people don't want to see that. You're not fucking, they're not there for you to bare your soul to them. Like, if you want to do that as an artist, that's your fucking defect. No. But what they did come out for is to hear some jokes. They didn't come for an exploration of your soul. They came out, or to discuss your insecurities in a mildly funny way. They came out for you to make them laugh and entertain them. They want to identify. They want to maybe be converted on a couple of things that they haven't thought about or they haven't thought through, and they're like,
things
they
didn't want to think about.
Yeah, like anal warts. And then you also want them to, above all else, be like, well, that was a good time. That's like the top thing, because the older I get, the more I'm like, you know what? We just want humans to have a positive experience. Yeah. And if you're going to go out and be base and be horrible and, you know, entertain people that way, but the older I get, the harder it is to delve into those thoughts, and the more it is about, hey, we all find this funny. Hey, I find this funny. Maybe you'll think it's funny if I examine it with you, you know? Yeah. Instead of being like, this is funny, and if you don't like it, fuck you.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. What you think is funny to you isn't funny to other people. And a lot of people make that mistake. They go up there and they go, yeah, bro, I was sitting on the couch the other day, bro, and I was laughing at this, and I was like, whoa.
And I farted on my cat.
Yeah, and they're like, that might have been funny to you in the moment. What does that have to do? You know, yeah, you can.
Where's the identification
yes,
here?
Just because it's funny to you doesn't mean it's going to be funny to other people. And another thing, when you were talking about that, you made me think about how, you know, you build your character, you build your you know, moving the microphone, walking back and forth, putting. Another one was Paul Rodriguez told me, bro, you need to make sure your jokes, you know, mesh together. Yeah. He goes, bro, you went from talking about the airlines to talking about big boobs. He goes, dude, at least. And he was the one that told me, like, he goes, yeah, man. And then when I was leaving the plane, there was this ruca. She had some big, you know, the stewardess had some big old
find a tie-in.
And I go, oh, yeah. So, well, this was 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And I learned from the top ones so young at the beginning. So I was lucky to be able to be in the radio and say, like, I'm going to go, you know, these guys would come to the station. I'm like, oh, I'm a stand-up comedian. I just started, you know. They're like, come and do 5-10 minutes. And that's how I got a lot of openings with many different comedians. I got very lucky, very blessed, you know what I mean? And that's why I feel like, because you got these opportunities, you better be helping everybody else.
Yeah.
As much as you can. That's why I do Vernon's. That's why I've done all the shows. I've taken you guys to Taos. Anywhere I can do anything to help all of you guys, because I feel like, hey, you got that chance. You've gotten that help. Help as much as you can. And I actually really get a kick out of that, man. Because I'm like, because I want other people to feel what I have felt and how lucky I've gotten.
Well, it's a good camaraderie, and that's part of the scene building. That's why, you know, when someone's like, do you know, and I think about this a lot, because one of
sounds good, a beer.
Yeah. Because one of the people that I first started talking about with this, cheers to you, homie.
Cheers, my brother. Is Alan's.
To you too, buddy.
I'm good.
He recently quit drinking.
Oh, you did?
But still drinks